Our next guest tells you what's hot and what's trending in the world of food and drink for the daily meal. Brian Sheehan is a host and producer for the lifestyle site, and he's here to break down today's biggest food headlines.
Hey guys, how are you?
What's up, Brian?
What's going on, my good man?
Thanks for having me. Not much. Great to be here with you all.
Welcome, welcome.
So, well, tell everybody the daily meal and daily dish. Give us a real quick breakdown of that.
Sure. So the Daily Meal is one of the largest specialty websites of its kind. We have about 14 million unique monthly viewers every single month. So where a lot of food and drink websites only offer, a few things for their viewers or readers, we offer a wide variety of things. Okay. So it's really all things food and drink. With that, we have a video network, which I run, and we have interviews with some of the greatest chefs. We have Mario Batali, we've had Wolfgang Puck, we've had Alex Guarnaschelli. Okay. We also have chefs that may not be as well known, but I also host the Daily Dish every single day, which is really the top trending news stories of the day. So
and it's a video.
Yeah, it's me. You get to see me for like 2 minutes. It's great.
We need more than 2 minutes. Okay, so let's dive into this Blue Apron controversy.
Yeah, big controversy.
Tell us what's going on.
I mean, Blue Apron is huge. It's getting bigger and bigger. It's been around since 2012. They serve about 8 million meals per month. On Sunday, BuzzFeed reported that the company is facing a string of health and safety violations in just over the past few years alone. Right. Now, what happened was the California board, the Health and Safety Board, came in and they slapped them with 9 violations totaling more than $11,000. Right. Some of them were appealed, that's important to say, but still, they got dropped down. But still, when they went in there, they discovered that some of the employees there said that they were groped, they were punched, choked, even bitten, which is a little weird. So they said on top of that, the workers have been put at risk for getting fractured bones, chemical burns, and more. So this is all happening at the packing facility in Richmond, California.
So do you think this is because they're grown so quickly?
Oh, this is the interesting part about it. The local police and the former workers say that the reason this happened is in part because they've grown so much that they've gotten a little lax on their background checks. So they're just bringing people in. Well, when they bring people in, they're not checking who they are, and a lot of the people that they're bringing in are members of local gangs. Yeah, because
also I read that they hired temp agencies.
They do.
To help hire people on because they've been growing so exponentially. They haven't had, they don't have the infrastructure to actually vet workers. And then also, like what I was reading is the CEOs, nobody has that warehouse background. You have chefs and stuff like that, but nobody knows about the infrastructure as far as warehouse and running a business and how you hire people and how you hire middle management to deal with the people you hire.
Well, on that point too, I mean, not really running a facility or having a background in that, apparently in the article or in the report, they're saying that they sent some of the workers to Whole Foods to pick up some of the ingredients that they ran out of. Yeah. So it's kind of shocking, especially because they are such a huge respected company as well. Right.
Well, I did Blue Apron for like 6 months last year.
Did you like it?
I liked it in theory, but the meat quality was not for me. So I would literally go and buy other meat and substitute it. And then I got on this thing called Sunbasket, which was like all organic and everything. It's a smaller company. I think it's only in California. Because they have, I think it's better because they can quality control versus,
and you're not
I mean, the lesson here is don't grow too quickly because it could literally sink your business.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, you say like don't grow too quickly, but what I think the bigger lesson is love of money is the root of all evil.
Exactly.
They're making that money, they're like money, 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 and they just growing and then.
I mean, 8 million meals per month, and the company is estimated to be worth over $2 billion.
Right.
I know.
Huge.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oof. Okay, so let's talk about the coffee.
Her favorite side
coffee.
I know.
I love coffee.
Coffee to save your life or something?
Yeah, so if coffee's gonna save my life.
Double her intake now.
Yeah, me too after this.
My life's probably already saved. I'm basically the healthiest person in the world because I drink coffee every day. So tell us about this new study.
So this is interesting. It's actually from the Institute for Scientific Information on Coffee.
Okay.
So they came out with a report that says that 2 to 5 cups per day could reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by over a fifth. So
5 cups is a lot.
That's what I thought when I read this.
I'm a 1 cup a day person.
That's how I am. First thing I wake up.
What kind of coffee are we drinking?
So I mean, for the study, it's just regular coffee.
Black coffee.
Black coffee. But the thing that I find interesting is what you said. 1 cup of coffee and I'm ready to go. 5 cups is considered normal in this study. So you drink 5 cups of coffee, you're going to be fine, according to the study. Now, they also looked at another study that found a favorable association between habitual coffee consumption and reduced mortality risk. So they're saying that the more coffee you drink, basically, the less chance you're going to have of suffering from cardiovascular disease. But on top of that, as well, they're saying that increased coffee consumption also reduces the rates for irregular and abnormally faster heartbeats, which a lot of people suffer from. So it's kind of interesting. Basically, the key to all of this is coffee can help save your life.
Well, but the other key is it's because of the antioxidants in coffee.
Absolutely.
Most people get their antioxidants from coffee. However, we know, there's antioxidants in a lot of other foods like
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate, yes, and like acai berries. So like, I think that's a takeaway for someone like Freddie who doesn't like coffee. He can eat.
You're not a coffee drinker.
No, I'm just not I'm not a coffee drinker because of the caffeine. I don't want to be physically dependent because some people
Yeah,
are physically dependent.
Yeah.
You wake up, gotta have a cup of coffee. If not, you're.
Well, I know so many people who have stopped drinking coffee, or they switched to tea, or they just switched to natural water waking up in the morning because they've become too dependent on coffee.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
Okay,
one
so let's talk about
These
the
diets.
diets.
Yeah. We were talking about this earlier, just trying to break it down in our own minds. So now you're here, you can go take us deeper into this.
Yeah, so this is from the online medical service called Dr. Ed. So basically, they wanted to see the digitally focused diet trends across the world. So they focused here in the US, and they also focused in other countries across the world. What they did was they used hashtags on Instagram, which of course, I mean, after hearing it, it's like
100%
accurate.
Accurate.
Well, this is where
You know where that quote came from? Abraham Lincoln said that at his Gettysburg Address, Instagram hashtags 100% accurate. You gotta believe
Science.
it.
Did he say that? Well, then it is science.
It's science.
He said it. If he said it. So what they're saying is that those who live on the small island of Cyprus are actually posting more about portion control than any other country in Europe.
We have a map. Our map was up of the U.S.
Oh, okay. Well, in the U.S.
Now we got Europe. Yeah,
Okay, now we got Europe. So yeah, so they post more about portion control than anyone else in Europe.
Cyprus is number 1, Denmark 2, number 3
Yeah.
is
So
Ireland.
then
Iceland.
we have Denmark, then we have Ireland. Ireland is number 1 across the board in Europe for mentions of macronutrients, which of course are protein, sugar, fats, and carbs. Now, in the U.S., this is what I find interesting. The most digitally diet-focused state is, any guesses?
Florida.
Well, we read it, so
Oh,
yeah.
well, okay.
I said that before.
I would have
I
thought
said Florida,
California.
then California.
I
Okay,
would've thought
California's on the
California.
list. California's on the list.
I know, we're
It's
number
actually
2.
Florida, then California, then New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those aren't big surprises. And also they saw a correlation between the wealthiest states as well. So California, New York, Florida, very wealthy. Of course, you have New York. This is a place where image means a lot. So you do have those focusing on diet. Also, you do have,
Massachusetts was on there?
Yeah, Massachusetts is on the list. But then you have the poor states like Tennessee and Louisiana. They also focus on diet, but their diet is different than our diet. They skip meals instead of eating healthy. Oh. So that's where it was really kind of tricky for them to actually come up with, which state is
But one thing
diet.
I can say, as far as zip code, the 3rd richest zip code is located right outside Nashville, Franklin County.
I heard that. My parents were just there, said it's
It's-
beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. It's
Beautiful.
right outside Nashville. That's where, Franklin County, you got it's Brentwood and all the way out there. So it's a lot of, so that's where, what's her
Brentwood
name?
in LA?
Lives
Taylor
there.
Swift.
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, Nicole Kidman.
Nicole
Her
Kidman,
husband, They
yeah,
live out
Keith
there.
Urban, yeah.
Yep, exactly. So. And Gilmore Girls, what's going on? So,
Gilmore Girls. So Gilmore Girls is coming back. Of course, that was a cult show, fan
CW,
favorite.
right?
It was on. It was on the WB. Then it finished. It was on for 7 seasons.
Yeah.
Started on the WB. Finished its run on the CW. It's coming back on Netflix for a 4-episode special.
4 episodes?
I know.
What is that?
I know. A lot of the girls in the office today were discussing this and saying, only 4 episodes? I mean,
Probably
come
a
on.
like
teaser.
it's such a tease.
If it does well,
It's like Fuller
Yeah.
House, too. They're seeing if it's going to do well.
Yeah, the testing.
And then they're going to bring it back. But Luke's Diner, fans of the show would know Luke's Diner. Of course, it was played by that grumpy character, lovable but grumpy character, Luke Deans. Well, they're bringing back, in anticipation for the show, which premieres at the end of November, they're bringing back 200 pop-up diners to all 50 states and parts of Canada.
Today.
Today only. So if you, after this show's over, go out and try to see, first of all, where it is in your area, and go and try to see what you can get. They have memorabilia. They said that they had a cafe with each of the essentials, hats, aprons, whole 9 yards from the show. So you've really, if you're a fan of the show, you can go up. But today only, and of course the show premieres on November 25th. The whole season, of course, is
And there's, I think, at least 6 here in New York I saw. So
Yeah.
there's 1 to
Tons.
8 in each state, so check it
Yeah,
out.
200, you figure 200 in all 50 states
Yeah.
and
Average
Canada.
4.
There's got to be.
But some are just like 1.
Right.
Yeah,
Like in
exactly.
North Dakota, they're probably just gonna have
Probably.
one.
Yeah.
Iowa,
fans in
one.
North
Like, you know, sorry, get more people. All right, hey Brian,
A
appreciate you.
pleasure, a pleasure, guys.
Thank
Such a
you
great-
so
such a
much
great
for
time.
being
Thank
here.
you.